answering the questions, what are the code requirements for my pool gate? That's the question today that we're going to be talking about. Our mission here is to help you protect your people and your property, and there is no more important thing to protect your people and your property than when it comes to code requirements and surrounding your pool gate or at your HOA facility. So we're going to be talking about that today. I'm Chad Lingefeld. This is Eric Brown.
Hey.
How you doing today, Eric?
Good. How are you, Chad?
It's good to see you again.
Hanging in there.
I mean, it's just like time flies. All of a sudden, boom, we're just here and ready to go. But we're going to be talking about this today as it relates to your community pool. Again, I wanted to point out, if you want to find out more information about this, there's a link below, but you can also visit Loc-Doc.net/help. All of the questions that we've been answering as it relates to these types of topics are available there for you. We're trying to answer commonly asked questions. These are things that we kind of go over on a regular basis, and so we wanted to share that with you. So, code requirements, pool gates. What does that mean?
So yeah, we just wanted to visit a couple of common aspects of a pool gate that are inspected when it comes time for a fire inspection or health inspection.
Okay, so it is February. It's February. It's cold, right? Right now it's 52 degrees, so it's not horrible, but it is a little colder.
Not swimming weather just yet.
Yeah, and so a lot of people aren't really thinking about pools at the moment.
Sure.
Why are we talking about this now?
Yeah, it's absolutely important to get a head start. Springtime comes quick, and summertime's quick after that.
Yeah.
So it's good to get a head start and figure out if you have any of these issues and address them quickly and promptly.
All right. Pool inspections for health and safety as well as fire are happening very quickly. They have to happen within so many days before the pool opens. A lot of pools are opening in May, so
absolutely
the time is now to focus on it.
Yep.
All right. So with that said, what are applicable codes that you typically run into and things that we're trying to help our customers out with?
Yeah, so there's basically four main aspects.
Okay.
The first one I like to visit is the gate has to be at least 48 inches tall. That goes for the gate and the fencing surround it, so a 4-foot minimum on the gate height. That's mainly just in place to keep people out that aren't supposed to be in. So you want to make sure that people can't easily hop over that fence or that gate.
Gotcha. And yeah, we're talking to a health inspector recently, and they're really passionate about making sure that, children, youngsters that shouldn't accidentally get into those areas. That's a big thing that they're looking out from a health and safety perspective.
Absolutely.
So 48 inches is a minimum height. What other components?
Yep, so we have to make sure that the gate is self-closing and self-latching.
Okay.
So in the photo that we've included here, this is the exterior side of the gate. You can see the closer on the exterior side there over on the right side. That's going to give you the self-closing function. And then when we flip over to the inside of the gate, you're going to see that it's got an exit device, which is basically a push bar paired with an electric strike that goes for the latching portion. So the closer is going to give you the self-closing aspect, and then the exit bar is going to enact with the electric strike and latch that gate closed.
Okay. And there's a couple of different ways that you can accomplish the self-latching side, but so as long as every time that gate closes, there is some type of a locking or latching mechanism.
Exactly.
All right. So 48 inches, self-closing, self-latching. What else?
So the next one is outswing. So mainly, pretty much all pool gates that were made, that were constructed after 2010, are going to be outswing. There is some sort of lenience in this policy for gates that have landscape or the natural topography doesn't allow for an outswing of a gate.
Gotcha.
But generally, that is something that the health inspector wants to see.
And that's because they don't want people to accidentally, again, going back to the young kids, be able to lean on it and it fall in.
Precisely,
They want you want it to be an intentional opening.
Exactly.
All right.
And also, it's a concern if people have to get out of the pool in a hurry, they can naturally push on that exit bar and go out.
Very cool. All right, what is another component?
So the last thing is basically it needs to be locking with a key, a combination, or a card reader, so electronic access control.
And why is that important?
Mainly just to keep, these HOAs want to make sure that people are not coming in who are not supposed to be coming in.
Okay.
So keeping people out.
All right. So it's interesting. Over the course of years that we've been working with HOAs and pools and amenities like this, you've got the health and safety inspector that is focused on making sure that young children aren't accidentally in danger by getting in somewhere, and that if there is something that happens, that there is emergency actions that they can take. And then you have fire and life safety, and they're wanting to make sure that people can get out of the area if there is an issue. And then you have the HOA board and the community that is really intrigued and have a priority on making sure that the right people have access to the pool and the wrong people don't, so that people aren't using it or abusing the facility. So you've really got kind of 3 variations of components that you're trying to bring all those things together and make sure that all things are in compliance.
Exactly. You want to satisfy all 3 of those parties, make sure everybody's happy, and that's going to come together to ensure you have a safe and happy pool season.
All right, so minimum height 48 inches. It's got to be self-closing, self-latching. It has to be outswing, and then it has to have some type of a locking mechanism by a key combination or some type of maybe electronic key card.
Exactly.
Very cool. Now, if there are people that are trying to figure out more about this, like code compliance can be all over the place. What are some other ways that we're helping communities and customers understand that better?
Yeah, so obviously today we're just scratching the surface, right, of any code requirement for a pool gate. But we're actually offering 2 classes upcoming. So one of them is going to be next Tuesday, March 2nd.
Okay.
It's from 10:30 to 11:30 a.m. It's all virtual. The next class that we're offering is also March 17th,
Okay.
10 a.m. to 11:30. And if you're interested in signing up for those classes, you can sign up at Loc-Doc.net/class, and you can attend that and kind of figure out all the essentials for pool season.
You're going to be a part of that class?
I am, yeah, absolutely.
It's the star right there. It's Eric. He'll be dropping all the knowledge.
The star.
All right, cool. So they can find out more about that by visiting Loc-Doc.net/class. And then if they need to get in touch with you directly or with our sales team and say, hey, we've got some code issues, or we want to make sure that we are ready for code compliance when the inspector comes, what do they need to do?
Absolutely. Send us an email over to sales@Loc-Doc.net, and we'll be happy to follow up with you.
Very cool. Again, our mission is to help you protect your people and your property. A big thing, your people, the people that are maybe unintentionally trying to get in there, or we're trying to protect them from unintentionally getting in there, or the folks that are there. We want to make sure that they're protected through the process and protecting your property. You've got a big investment with your pool, with your community, with all of your amenities, and we want to make sure that you're doing everything and we're doing everything we can to help that stay that way. More information is available on our website with everything that we just talked about. All the information Eric just talked about today is all available at Loc-Doc.net/help. Check that out, and we will see you next time. We understand the frustrations HOA board members and property managers face when deciding the best solution for their HOA and pool security. Should we use a keypad, hand out keys, or install a key card system? Do we even need cameras? These are some of the questions that are difficult to navigate, and we're here to help. At Loc-Doc Security, we've spent over 20 years working with homeowners associations and property managers to find the system that best fits the pool and HOA needs. Camera systems for the front gate or front entrance, key card systems for the pool gates, or simply updating the gate so that it meets safety and code compliance. We like to take the guesswork out of the process to answer any questions and help find the right solution. Our mission is to help you protect your people and your property, and that includes pools. Contact our team today to schedule your free consultation for your community.